Global Sports Talk, worldwide, with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Let me make this quick because the brother's sick. Check it out now. Telly Atlas is a legend. We agree with them most of the time. Sometimes we don't. Same thing with Paulie Malignaggi. But what I say about these guys is most of the time it's coming from a good place. I don't agree with Telly Atlas about Lomachenko being number one pound for pound. But most other things I do. Matter of fact, it's what I always say. Things are coming from a good place, right? Because they will address issues that others won't. That's why I put Paulie in here too. They'll address issues that others won't in boxing, and you know how boxing can be corrupt. And Teddy Atlas has said something recently which most people wouldn't say. They would feel compelled not to say that. And he said that Deontay Wilder, after rewatching the Deontay Wilder Tyson Fury first fight, Deontay Wilder probably wasn't losing those early rounds. He said you need to just go back and watch it. He said because, just because Fury maybe wasn't getting hit much, but not getting hit doesn't mean you're winning. It means just you probably aren't losing, but you weren't winning because you weren't hitting him much either, right? So he doesn't have Deontay Wilder losing those fights, losing those rounds early, and then the two knockdowns, and that's what most of us are saying. That's 4 rounds right there with two knockdowns. Those are 10-8 rounds. All Wilder had to do was win two more to get a draw. If he won three, he already wins that fight. So there you have that, and that's coming from Teddy Atlas, and Teddy Atlas will say things like that. Now, another thing, he has Deontay Wilder winning the fight because of the simple fact he thinks that Tyson Fury fought perfectly in that first fight, right? And he still got caught twice, right? After fighting perfectly. He doesn't know if he's going to be able to fight that perfect again. And you combine that with the fact that Wilder was absolutely telegraphing his right hand in that first fight. That's the ingredients for Deontay Wilder winning by KO. Now, it really doesn't matter what people's opinion is who's going to win the fight. We're going to see it. Because I can give you a lot of people who think Tyson Fury going to win the fight. Matter of fact, let me tell you what Tyson Fury is supposed to win the fight. He's the favorite. So, there you have it. Tyson Fury's the favorite. And I told you the truth lies in the odds. If the odds say Tyson Fury is a favorite, even though it's slight, then that means that Tyson Fury is a formidable opponent. He's supposed to be the best heavyweight in a lot of people's books. So with that being said, Deontay Wilder is the underdog here. So let's see what happens. I'm going to cut it short and go get me some rest. But I had to say these things, right? I think that was pretty important to hear Teddy Atlas say what most of us have been saying anyway. Deontay Wilder didn't lose that first fight. It's just when you go in there and you thinking, just like I've been saying, you go in there, you thinking Tyson Fury going to get knocked out. And every round he does it, or it's close, you're giving it to him, right? Instead of the aggressor, which you normally would do. The aggressor was Deontay Wilder. But in this case, let's forget the aggressor. He didn't get knocked down. He didn't get knocked out. He jabbed him twice. He won the round. And that's not how that's why it's really hard to find people who are just not emotionally involved in to judge these fights. It's really hard to do to judge fights. But anyway, I thought that was pertinent from Teddy Atlas. What do you think? Doma Sports Talk, worldwide, and I'm up out of here. Gotta get some